Good morning, my friends, and welcome again to Shaving with Rich. Shave today is brought to you by Chiseled Face Ghost Town Barber. I'll be using my Shaving Cadre Legacy brush, and today the instrument of choice is a hybrid. It is the Colonial General. I'm using the Razor Rock Hawk handle, and the reason I'm doing this is when I used the original handle, I found it real slick. So I'm going to see what happens when I put a more grippy handle on it. It's a little bit lighter weight, but we'll see how that works. I've got the soap already lathered, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with that and get loaded up. Thanks you guys for coming to visit me again today. It's always a treat, and I always using this soap as a treat too. It has a really nice smell to it. I like it a lot. A lot of the guys today are doing tribute shaves in support of Sue. And I don't have any of her soaps. I do think about what an impact she had on shaving. She was indeed one of the first big time soap makers. Kind of helped get this whole thing off the ground, and for that she's earned a spot in history. So do the next best thing. I'm talking about her a little bit and using the other soap that the guys are using a whole lot of. A lot of fellas are 3017ing or using only Ghost Town Barber or maybe Chiseled Face. I'm not entirely clear. Using that soap to the bitter end, use up a tub of it this month. Not doing that either. Oh, I'm just using the soap this time to support everybody. This is my second use with this razor, and so far I'm liking it very well. I don't think I miss a lot of weight. This is super lightweight, but it doesn't seem to bother me very much. I like a little bit more grippy handle. On the same token, maybe I'll use the slippery handle with the Razor Rock with the Hawk, just to see what it feels like to do it with that. My inspections after shaving the last few times, I've noticed that I'm missing a little bit here right on the point of my chin. Just not getting it as close as I could. So today I'm going to kind of watch that a little bit. The rest of my face I'm doing pretty good. And this soap, it's good stuff. Makes everything plenty slick. And it's got some post-shave feel. I think perhaps it could have used a little bit more water. I just put a little bit more in the bowl, so I can stir it around and maybe make this a little bit slicker. I don't have a lot of modern razors in the double edge or single edge. I've got mostly old Gillettes, and in this family I've got you know, the two, the Hawk and the General. And I've got some gems, one of which is the, I'll call it what, the Scoutmeister General, that Micromatic Open Comb, which removed more skin for me than any other razor or family of razors combined. I'm a little afraid of that one. I'll have to get back on the horse, I reckon, at some point and use it. After using it the one time and having the worst razor burn I've ever seen, I haven't returned. So I suppose I ought to give it another shot, being a little bit wiser. That would be the wise and prudent thing to do, because I really shouldn't have razors just for the sake of having them. And you run the risk of doing that when you have a hobby like this, where it's kind of hardware heavy. You have razors and you got blades and you've got soups and creams and marinades and sauces and whatnot. There's always a temptation to have more stuff and cause it to be stuff driven than skill driven, and it's perfectly fine. I just happen to have an overabundance of stuff. Well, I think I do. Sometime we'll make a special video just going through the collection, and we'll reach a decision at some point whether I should be thinking about thinning the herd and using that money to fund update and get some newer generation equipment. At this point, I'm pretty happy with what I got. It doesn't mean nothing though. Which way did I go? I went this way this time, didn't I? Let's go this way. That was my KJ stroke. Went clear across my face. Would you believe it? In only 8 minutes, got 3 strokes in. Feels pretty good here and here. Here probably could use a little bit more work. And there we go. Pretty good experiment. Having a little bit more grippy allows me to control the General a little bit, and that helped out quite a bit. I'm going to clean the sink and stuff. I made a pretty good mess here, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for waiting for me. Today we had a pretty good shave using Chiseled Face Ghost Town Barber. And of course we used the matching aftershave. We used the TSC Legacy brush, And the instrument of the day was the Colonial General with the Razor Rock Hawk. So it'll be a General Hawk, or I don't know, something like that. The using the handle on the head, and that was very successful. So that tells me that maybe I will try the opposite next time, just to see what happens. That's all we have for today. Thanks again for coming to visit me, and we'll see you next time. Shaving with Rich. If not, we'll see you on the forums. Bye-bye.